Alright, I'm trying to make sure I can get my feet over here. I'm not worried about my head getting cut off. Can't really even see my feet. Alright, so anyways, on Chum Kui, it's the second form. When we're breaking it down, when we're doing Chum Kui, one important part is right here. When I'm turning, I'm not actually turning my toes to meet this point over here, because I'd be walking on a tightrope. From here, as you're turning, my chest needs to face to the total side of me, but my feet are angled and pointed this way. This is where my feet and my knees are pointed. This is where my chest is pointed. So, as we're doing anything, same thing on this side. Feet are pointed here, knees are pointed here, my chest is pointed this way. This is going into a mechanic and a training lesson in Wing Chun that you can try to step back so you can get. So as we're doing our footwork, when I'm coming in here, my front foot is slightly pointed this way. My knees are still pointed this way. Well, they're kind of actually pointed that way. But I'm crouching, it just looks like I'm pointed that way. But my chest is this way. So in other words, if I straightened up and looked in front of me, and I turned one foot in, I should be in a perfect Yiji Kim Young Ma stance. Like I am. That's how you check your footwork. So anytime that you're just walking and you're freestyling, and you just got to get into a Wing Chun move, a Wing Chun footwork, and you're just moving around, and bam. From walking to right here. My feet and my knees are pointed here, my chest is looking here. I'm ready to do whatever I need to do. Shift, whatever. The way you check your feet is if you're not on a tightrope. In other words, if one foot was right in front of the other like I'm walking a tightrope, okay guys? You know what I'm saying? But another way that you check yourself is that if you're looking to the side or 45-degree angle at your chest, if you were to turn and look in front of you with your chest and line your hips up and turn one leg in, you should be at a perfect Yiji Kim Young Ma. Okay? It should not take 2 steps. It should not be, well, I got to turn here, then I got to move this leg, now this, that's 3, maybe spread out, that's 4. It should be, bang, drop down, I look here, turn one foot. I should be the Yiji Kim Young Ma. And I'm at a perfect Yiji Kim Young Ma from here. I can start Chum Kui from here. I can just rolling into it. So this Chum Kui is all about catching yourself to make sure that you're on the right appropriate Wing Chun stance. In other words, you're regrouping yourself. So something as simple as fighting a guy here and then fighting a guy here, that's why we're here. And then I'm turning here to deal with this guy. And then I got to go back here now. So now I'm here. In one step. In one step. One smooth motion, I went from fighting a guy here with proper footwork, proper rooting, to now I'm over here. In one step. In other words, I did not go, and then I got to fight a guy behind me. 1, 2, 3. Okay? That's not what happened. I want this to try to get my feet a little bit more, so I'm going to be cutting my head off slightly on this. We want to get my feet on this. So, drop down in Yiji Kim Young Ma. My knees are pointed at a triangle. My feet are pointed in. This is the Yiji Kim Young Ma. So that if I turn one foot, okay, one foot, and I'm fighting a guy on this side, and now I'm backing up, the way that we tell is if my stomach is not aimed over here, but aimed in front. So now I'm turning my stomach, so my hips are lined with my stomach and my chest. If I turn one leg in, should be perfect Yiji Kim Young Ma, as it is. It's a perfect EG Kim Young Ma for you. If your feet are stationed and you have to go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 steps to get to EG Kim Young Ma. That means your footwork was wrong. Your footwork was crappy. It was bad. You can have good footwork in boxing and know your boxing footwork, but when you come to Wing Chun, totally different story. So if I was doing something weird where I'm way out here, this is a very wide stance. Turn one leg in. This is not proper. This is way too far for me to be. My ankles are actually beyond my shoulders. So I'd have to step in, slide one in. So that would be 2 steps to get to EG Kim Young Ma. So what that tells me is that if I'm way out here, and I'm fighting way out here, almost like I'm doing taekwondo and karate, that's too far. That's too far. Your footwork is too far. You're down too low. Even if I'm really, really low. I'm really low in this EG Kim Young Ma. Even if I'm really low, 1 step, lock your chest, it should be perfect, and it is. My footwork is really good. So as I'm moving, and I'm doing these other moves, and I'm even dragging my other foot, my chest, my nipples are aimed forward, fighting somebody, but my knees are pointing this way, not this way where the enemy is. My knees and my toes are pointed this way. This is somewhat of a guard to keep from getting kicked in the nuts. If you're fighting like this, you're wrong. Guy can come in here real easy and knock me. When I'm right here, that's all it takes, guys. Or this. You're cocking in your leg. You're cocking in your leg so that those groin kicks are not going to happen. Okay? Not going to happen the way they think they are. Now, if you're fighting here, you're screaming at him to hit you in the nuts. So in Wing Chun, from EG Kim Young Ma, we open up. I'm coming this way. My knees are pointing this way, but they're bent down. My toes are pointed this way, but the enemy is this way. Okay? So in Chum Kui, when we're doing that first section, we're opening up in Chum Kui. Right here, turn, turn, turn. When we're doing these, you're actually teaching yourself the footwork. You're teaching yourself how to have the footwork, because if I'm blocking and I've sidestepped, my footwork is not proper. My upper can be as good as gold. Bong perfect, can pump perfect, can mansa wusa. You can see my hands here. When I do this, my hand is not here. I see people on video doing this, or they drop their elbow too low. That's not a good pock. Pock should always be kind of out here. Pock is coming out here. It's not coming in here. It's not here. If you're touching your chest, you're wrong. Pock. They've already gotten through. If somebody's throwing a punch and they're hitting me in the chest, I move. There's a big difference. See, if I turn, look how far out that pocket is. A lot of people are here. No. So Chum Kui is teaching you, as you're doing this, it's teaching you to align and correct your balance, your position, all of that goody stuff. Okay. So it's teaching you how to get back online. And you'll notice that when I'm turning, you don't see me doing these turns going. When you see me stepping, my shoulders and my head are on a level ground. You do not see me doing this. Or this. No. You see me, everything's level. My body's moving, my head and shoulders are down. I'm not stepping and getting rooting. Stepping, rooting. No. Stepping while low. Stepping while low. I'm going back even here. Low. So Chum Kui is all about recovering. You're recovering, you're learning to stay in that root. You're learning to move over here and then deal with something over here. Okay? You're down. You're not over here fighting. And then stepping up, breaking the root. Step, 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 step. Comfortable root. Now, one quick motion. Okay? One quick motion. And again, if you don't know how to do your footwork, doesn't matter how you start off, doesn't matter how you open up EG came in mind. Doesn't matter if you do these things. If I take my stomach and I'm aimed over here at a person, and now I say that they're over here, and this would be kind of in front of me, 45 degree, about 60 degrees, okay? Or what? See, well, actually, I think it's 90. So 180 would be behind. Yeah, I guess it'd be 90, wouldn't it? So I'm not sure. So, anyways, so as I'm turning beside me, I'm popping one leg in. Now, if I'm moving around, that's 4 or 5 steps to get into the footwork. So your footwork's bad. Footwork is bad. So if you're boxing and you're doing all this stuff, that's cute for Jeet Kune Do. It's cute for boxing. It's not Wing Chun. Okay? So guys, I hope y'all learned something. This is just a little bit of extra something from the Chum Kui.